All right, everybody, check it out. Finally made it to a real custom rod shop. We're out in Vegas to weld her up. I figured I'm bringing everybody along, spend enough money to make it out here. And this is where my little rat rod, we're trying to take it to the next level. Just have fun with it. We're going to walk around, check out a lot of the different vehicles. And if you any of the signs, anything, if you want to see it personally up close, just pause. Look, as I've explained in the last video, no more editing, no more fanciness. I'm not taking 3 hours to edit a video. I want to enjoy doing YouTube again, and I honestly don't care anymore. They're not paying me enough. The views are still coming in crazy. It's not even about the money. I'm just having fun doing my thing. Look at the detail of the craftsmanship. This, if nothing else, on my trip out here to the West Coast, this is one of the shops I definitely wanted to stop at. Since I was out here in Vegas, we made sure, if nothing else, just having a stop just to come check this out. The detail, the craftsmanship, definitely out up there. Let's see if we're going to cut a light on so we can get some better footage. Awesome. I love the nitrous tanks. Now, on my rat rod, I was actually thinking about using nitrous tanks for my airbags, kind of make them dual purpose. Something I'm thinking about doing is possibly redoing my rear wheels to go to something bigger that we can tuck underneath the fender wells. I figure while I'm back here, stop and take a look. Eventually, I'll have my own little boneyard of decorations, kind of like this, just having old stuff just laying around. And you can see that kind of goes back. Let's see what else they got here. Now that's a motor. Even though mine was going to be the rat rod go-kart street legal, I was actually thinking about doing a diesel in it. Just walking around, just checking out detail. This is something I thought about doing. The whole purpose of being like doing the rat rods, just literally use whatever you can find. Before we check out the Joker, I figured I'm gonna walk back here real quick. Check out more of the decor. Try to get close up. So I know I spent the time and the money to come all the way out here. And this is across country for me. Y'all know I'm in North Florida. It's awesome. Like, out of everything I thought I'd be doing on this trip, this is the last place I thought I was actually going to make it. Just happened to be. I finally got to make it here. I'm looking at this thing and like I can see this thing built, just done up. I love the old style gas pump. Now, let's check out the Joker. Now, this thing is freaking awesome. Got dual nitrous. They got the gas tank. Back here, you got the chute. And look at the detail. Completely, you got your light back here, a reflector. I love how they rip the metal open. You can kind of see how everything comes through. The paint, like I don't know how to explain it. You see the quality. It looks like how the paint, how you got the darker, the lighter, how it's kind of like it's almost like liquid just flowing. Dimple dyes. That's something else I'm thinking about. We're going to start doing on my rat rod. We're getting dimple dye set and start going through. I didn't bring the selfie stick in. I was just saying screw it. So you just deal with the shakiness. I'll see if I can video stable it before I upload. Switch box. Keep it simple, and that's the best way to build a complete rat rod. I was talking to a friend. I'm thinking Let me see. I'm going to be too close for this. We'll see if we can find a different angle. One thing I just quickly noticed. This is something we're going to think about trying to do on mine. We'll get y'all in. You notice coming up through the floor, because it's been sectioned and body dropped, carrying from the back, you got the ripped metal coming off the gas pedal, MSD ignition back here, doing dual hollies to the blower, sick turbos. Like I said, we're gonna do something with our rat rod as we continue, and I figure this is gonna be some inspiration to get my first real rat rod build going. Look at that. So kind of the same concept. We're thinking about chopping my roof. We're gonna definitely body drop it, since we already have it set on bags. My biggest thing is, since I don't want to have to build a custom chassis, we're gonna have to figure out on mine how to get the front end to lay down another 2 inches. I think about 2.5. Like I said, I figured this is vacation. We made it out here. That's why I'm uploading this video for you guys, trying to get inspiration. I've got the 32 Ford grill shell on mine. If we can lay that, it's the engine cross member. If we can get it to lay down another 3 inches max, the transmission cross member, I already have a way to get it lifted just enough to let me lay out. But this is basically kind of what I'm wanting to do with mine. Get my grill shell to lay down so we can just lay out the rest of the whole body. Same brand bags I'm using, but they're doing more of an air strut. I've got full bags on mine. Of course, there's a lot of different similarities. This is still old school style suspension, but mine is a mix of old and new. Before we go into the next one, I'm just going to walk around, check out what exactly, I love the decor. Nothing wrong with old school. If they would sell anything, I actually need a pair of headlights for mine. You know what? We just might ask. I'm thinking this is something we just might ask about. See if they would sell the pair. See what I can come up with. But for shipping weight, because I'm flying back, I'm gonna have to have those shipped back. By the time y'all will see this video, I'm not gonna release it until I'm already back in Florida for security in my own shop. Even though I have somebody there watching it. This would be another fun project. True rat rod. This is how they're going to start, and just from there, it's imagination. Now, I recognize that grill. That looks like my 64 Impala grill. Possibly, I think, 63. It's somewhere in the 60s. I know that. Let's check out another one of their builds. This is another awesome one. You gotta love that. Bring y'all in closer. See all the little bulbs? That looks freaking awesome. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just pulling brackets, doing something off the wall. Again, it kind of goes back to exactly how I'm building mine. Freak show. It's all about just having fun. Whatever you can find, throw it in. And like I said, hey, you guys, as I'm shooting this video, just remember, go down, throw me a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Like I said, there's no more editing. I'm not spending 2-3 hours editing videos anymore. They're all going to be shot, one quick run, have fun, so I can just keep on building. I'm telling y'all, this is just like awesome. We talked about, or I think I've mentioned it in my last video, I'm thinking about getting rid of my cab and going to an older cab. Just all depends. If y'all got any ideas, comments, put them down below. We got more bulbs and darts. It's just it's just the detail of everything. See if we can get a good look in. I love that shifter. Even though I built my shifter, I'm thinking about going back and redoing it. This is going to be hard. I don't know if you can see with, kind of see it, the reddish tint. You got to love the seats. It's hard to see. They got with the reddish tint in my light, it's kind of hard to see without the windows open. We got another, looks like a blower on a big block. Something I just noticed. So look at these, at the ends of these exhaust. It's all about attention to detail. Nothing, there's no wrong way to build a rat rod, that's for sure. Got the little knives. Like I said, there's no complete wrong way to build a rat rod. Now these are some freaking huge lights. You see this one's going to be clear. To give you comparison, it's almost the size of my hand stretched out now. I got my hand put away from the light because I'm not going to touch their stuff. Let's see what else they got. See the other side, different glass, but same concept. What is that, old school Krager's, I want to say? Again, attention to detail, and that's really what it's about. This looks like, I want to say, would have been the end of a bed. This part, that one, kind of comes back. I'm not sure exactly. It looks like it was definitely part of recycled. Just thinking about it, there's the rear wheels, and these things are freaking massive. Putting my hand in near it still, I don't think it even compares. And we're going back to more I don't know what to say. It's more vintage stuff. We got the old style gas pump. And just as well as I'm out here shooting my YouTube video, this is a TV playing. Obviously, we got, that's their YouTube channel. More of the old vintage stuff. There's so much. I'm not gonna walk in there, but all right. Sorry about that. I had an issue with my phone. We're up here to another one of the awesome rat rods, and again, there's no wrong way. Now, obviously, this is a different year grill shell, but mine's somewhat similar. Mine's a 32. I love the way how it's laid out. So that's the next step. And see, I think, I'm trying to remember. Let's see what brand name. I think they're about the same brand name as I'm using. It's hard to see. Same basics is what we're going for. Now, it's another blower. I'm guessing 2 Hollies on top of a supercharger with a big block. I love the exhaust. Even though we're still I'm sticking with the plan of doing a rat rod go-kart. So, I don't know. I'm going to find something because I really don't want to break away from that. But this thing is freaking awesome. You got the liquor bottles right there. Got the sun visor. Now, if I decide to chop my roof, might be another idea. I love this heavy-duty, I don't know, it's like an expanded metal. So this is an idea. That way, if I cut my roof, section it out, just as long as I weld it back in, there's nothing I have to worry about. No real metal work in the roof. Giant slicks in the back. Trying to get in here without hurting anything. Got like leather work on the dash. You got your basic gauges, your raised tunnel. So y'all guys you're getting a better kind of look. Because like I said, I'm for sale. I don't want to mess around with these people's stuff. It's freaking awesome. Now, unfortunately, I said no editing, but Add a little bit of editing isn't gonna hurt. You got your shifter, I'm guessing that's e-brake. We got another one for sale. I'd hate to even ask what the price tag is. You know what? Like I said, if there's anything y'all want to see, just pause the camera. We got old school metal flake. Matter of fact, that grill looks like we seen up front could be possibly from this car or another one. Definitely a gasser style. And like I said, guys, it's part of attention to detail. So something I'm going to see here, I'm going to incorporate and possibly build into mine. We'll figure it out once we get back to the East Coast. I mean, like I said, this is detail. Now mine, I'm going straight rat rod, no fancy paint. Gotta love the mirrors. Look at that, rolled caged out. Old school for sure. It's definitely old school. I love the way how they built it. Let's see if I can flip this. Show y'all what's up on the roof. It's all about detail. If I had a car like this, I don't think I'd even bother with the back seat. It's awesome. That's one thing I could say. Take a look at that. I don't know if my camera is doing justice to the paint. Oh, right there. You can see the sparkles. Look at that. Even the back bumper. If we come back here, you can see the transition to the rear bumper with the same holes. Now this is definitely like old school lowrider. It's all in the same era, really. It's all about kind of having fun. When you build a car, you're building it custom. You're building it to you, not for resale to make somebody else happy. Looks like we got the gas tank back here. I love the copper louvers. See, and then this is, like I said, I can't get around because of the rear tire. But looks like caddy taillights. Now that's one thing I was wanting to incorporate on mine. What else we got? Quit your bitching. Again, it's all about detail. Same big headlights. I love that big headlight style. Now this one does look like about the same year grill. This is probably a 32 for sure. Another big block Chrysler blower, dual carbs. I guess, what is this, a high boy style? Another chopped roof. The leather top's possibly another option we could do with mine if we decide to go over that route, chopping the roof. Which, that's why I'm putting mine together. It was a freebie. It's not gonna hurt. Got switch panels, tack. I love the metal work, if y'all can see it pretty good. Let's see, I see part of the frame. Let's see if I can get in here real good and kind of see. I love the holes going down. That's like freaking awesome. Each one has its own styling. Let's see if we can kind of get some of these details. Now this is the welder up shop. Like I said, if I'm going to come all the way out here, this is one of the shops I'm going to check out. This looks like 55, somewhere in the 55s, give or take, Chevys. Completely murdered out, all black. Actually, it's not really black. It's hard to see if you can see the detail. I love that. The whole body's done like that. possibly something we might do on mine. Like I said, it's all about details. It's all murdered out. Love the way how it's bagged out. Everything tucked in. I like this one, but it's not really 100% my style. The Mad Max, just well, I guess we could say that with this. This is a diesel powered one. Look at that. Not sure if I could figure out what brand name. I don't know, maybe Cummins? See, I'm not good on diesel, so y'all guys know gas is my thing. But slowly, I'm starting to learn more other stuff. Because this is part of fabricating. Now look at this. Let me get y'all in closer. All complete, like, octagon tubing. Huge stacks. Now, I don't know. I didn't bring my selfie stick, so you guys are definitely. I can definitely see it on the phone. I love the cab. Now, see, this is right now is my handle. Kind of something like this is what I'm using for my shifter. Something was given to me, and we obviously back here. This is basically a welding rig. We got another engine back here. It's going to look like another diesel. I don't know. Definitely looks functionable. This is freaking awesome. Hopefully, like I said, I can combine this on my phone and do the editing. Drill press. Mobile workstation. The tops from welding bottles. I'm guessing houses the tail lights. We got the hammer, the anvil. Something else I guess would have went back here. Big old giant wrench. Definitely one hell of a welding rig. Look at this chain. I've never really seen chain like that. Massive shocks. You got you got a vise over here. Looks like a welding clamp. Big badass dually wheels. And we got more. Definitely looks like probably a generator setup for, I'm guessing, a welder. This is in Las Vegas. I don't know if any of y'all have seen this on any of the other channels. They have their own YouTube channels I showed here earlier. Hopefully, if I edit this video out into something simple. But I've seen this. I've seen the channel Welder Up on YouTube itself, same as y'all probably watching. But it's actually kind of cool to actually sit here and see some of this stuff personally in life. Got a massive badass winch up here. Tackle, blocks, pulleys, ropes. Look at that badass sword ornament. And again, before I walk away from this one, detail. Same way I'm showing y'all, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the actual vehicles. At the same time I'm filming for y'all. This is the perfect size headlight. It's got the built-in marker lights. Didn't realize it. I just looked back. The spotlight. We got an engine on the run stand. Not really going to check this one out too much. I don't know if this is just for display or something they're going to possibly use. Now this is starting to get into something kind of like what I'm building. I love how low this bed sits. What does that say? Little Joe, welder up. Got the pistons. Massive. I'm guessing those are going to be diesel pistons. gas tank. We got the bags completely pancaked out. What does that say? Wells Fargo and Company Express, Tombstone, Arizona. That's what I was just reading. Definitely details gone into the axle. I'm wondering what... I don't know. I don't know what those lines are going for. There's definitely, maybe I'm guessing for the air suspension. I'm guessing that maybe that's battery cutoff. Possibly what, fuel injected? We got an old vintage fire extinguisher. I'm gonna say possibly that's the air tank. Massive 4-link. I don't know if that's true copper or it's just copper painted. See, this is kind of how I really want to mine the layout. But to lay it out like this, I think we're going to have to, I'm thinking we're going to have to possibly build a custom frame. But we'll see. I've realized just build stuff how I want to build it and go. Massive, I love the massive pipes, intakes, the turbos. I see there's a giant billet adapter. Definitely a lot of time and money has gone into this. Let's see, since they got one, now basically same thing. I did the 6-inch spikes on mine. We got the massive headlights. Look at that. It's all about detail. Definitely got to add a hood ornament to mine. We got an old lock. Well, this video is about to start getting long, so we're going to try to hurry up and wrap this up, because actually we're about to head, got to head out. We're going actually back to Cali. So I figure, like I said, while we're here, we're checking this out. Now, I know from other YouTube videos I've seen reproduction Batmobiles. I think the guy who actually builds them, don't quote me, it's North, Midwest, possibly. This is definitely going to be reproduction. Something I didn't expect to see. A sound bar underneath. Definitely a nice reproduction. They got this one up here probably to keep people's hands off of it. These things are running around 300,000, but don't 100% quote me. Nice reproduction Batmobile. And the last one.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're cool. All right, we're going to finish this up. We're looking at the last one. Now, this isn't my style lately. Y'all know what I've been building, and that's kind of what I go with. Well, all right, guys, I'm wrapping this up. Like I said, please don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. Definitely, I need that thumbs up. Go ahead and while you're down there hitting thumbs up, hit the subscribe right next to it. As I've said, there's no more hardcore editing. I'm not wasting my time anymore. I'm just going to kind of show off what I want to and enjoy filming again. This is something definitely out of the world. What does that say? Color me lucky. Yep. All right, guys, this is Welder Up. I appreciate y'all coming along. Like I said, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, the subscribe, all that fun stuff. You got any comments, throw them down below, and I'm out. I'll see y'all in the next video.